Hello, I have a new journal to share with you. This one is very similar to the one I made earlier, the one that I called Majestic Birds after the kit that I made it from. This one I'm naming and calling Little Birdies. There was a poem on one or two of the pages that reminded me of a poem, and it came from an 1880 little reader, or early reader, or first reader, whatever it was called, put out long ago for school children. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about this one. I used a clasp envelope. I cut it down to size, and then started doing different layering. There's painting, a little bit of, well, it's gesso, and then I did some inking and some you're not going to see much of it, but it does have inking on the edges, and it's got a lighter color. It's covered with collage page, I think it is, and then the images that I put front and back. It measures 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. It has one signature. There's the back. It has 42 plus pages, counting first and last, inside of the pages, as I did decorate them. And it has, like I said, one signature. The kit is from ARTYmaze, and it's called Majestic Birds. It is fastened using two eyelets on the front, 2 eyelets on the back, and then some Hug Snug ribbon that I then spritzed and sprayed with Lindy's to just give it a kind of a different look. I like it kind of this way, where it's not all one color, so I like that. I think it's pretty, so I hope you do too. It's got lots of lace on the front around this image from the kit. There's little birdies. There is lace on the spine and lace around this image too, or the back cover. So let's go in. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay, on the front inside cover, there's lace, crocheted lace on both sides, both covers. A pocket. In the pocket is a tag, two little tags from the kit. And then this page that I found online, or this little card. And up here, it says this journal belongs to, and you can write your name there. Whoever purchases it. Okay, on the beginning and end of each, or on each digital page, I did put lace. So this one's got a lot of lace, including on the tags, lace and trims, ribbons. Okay, here's a little flip up and down space that you can do some journaling. You can see the texture of the tea dyed. This journal has digital pages that are not dyed. It has tea dyed pages. It has some parchment paper. It has some vintage papers that I found at my local, it's a grid, my local craft shop, and it has tracing papers. That's pretty much all the papers. Okay, I made a pocket behind this, and in the pocket there's 2 tags, a ticket from Tim Holtz, a downsized page from the kit, and a card that I found online. Birds. It's all about birds. On this page, I made a belly band that I covered with lace, and there's a little doily that I glued together here to make a little pocket, a tuck spot, to put them in there to hold them. I like using belly bands, but I find when you do them across this way, they tend to slip out. So with a little stopper there, which has cardstock behind it as well. And then in the pocket is a tag from the kit, and one of the jars from the kit, and it's beautifully decorated. I used my little bird stamp right here, and I did do some little prompts. They could be journaling prompts, or just inspiration for you, or if you need them, and if you don't, then just they're pretty. It's a little bird that I glued on and did some stamping. We have a pocket here, And in the pocket, make sure I get it all, there's a bird. There's a downsized little jar. There's some little birds sitting on a branch. And then I really like this poem. Like I said, it's used on some of the papers in this kit. It's Jump Little Birdie, Hark the Mother Sings, Fly Little Birdie, Try Your Little Wings. Anyway, the poem will be in here for you to read. And then there's an envelope from the kit. And inside is a journaling card. So there's lots and lots of room on the envelope and the card to do journaling. And then as I showed, there's another page that I found at my local thrift shop that I did tea-dye. And so you've got lines here and then the grid. There's some tracing paper, a page from the kit. I did use Wink of Stella lightly through it. Here's Little Birdie Flying, and there's the poem. See, I showed you, there it is. And I did some punching. Here's a little tuck spot I made with this little card, and it has this little journaling card. And then to recognize a word in French from Denise's shop. We have a little paper clip with some little blue on it and some stamping. And on this side, there's the little birdie poem that I glued on here to create this little tuck spot that you can make into a pocket or leave it as a tuck spot if you like. Inside, there's this little tag, this little journaling card, Here you go. There's a card, a big card. And then this is some old ledger with the price. I'll change that out and put the right one in there. Anyway, that's an old ledger sheet that I found. It's like a large card. And so I'll put another one in there. I didn't even see it when I folded it. It didn't show. Cute. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely day. Here's one of those beautiful square napkins that I love, and a page from the kit. So beautiful. Lines on this side. Here's Imagine with some of the little polka dots and some stamping. A lace pocket on this side, this page. There's a guest check, so it is a junk journal. There's a stack of, or what I would call a junk journal. There's that stack of books with a bird on top. And then there's an envelope from the kit. And inside's a small journaling card that you can do more journaling on. And they just slide right in there. I fixed a little bird here, did some stenciling and stamping. Here's the center of the signature with a little heart on a string. In this pocket, on this side, there's a little envelope, another little one from the kit, with a tiny little journaling card. Then there's this card I found online. This. There's a large tag. And there's a large time card. On this side of the pocket, we have this little card that you can write on, and a tiny little jar, a journaling card, lots of places to journal, and then a tag that I enlarged. It's got lots of lace and fibers there. Okay, here's another page. The bird that I glued down. See the polka dots, lace. This came, I believe, is either, I think this is children's writing paper or something I pulled out of a journal and then tea dyed. Stamping and another little word. Here's a little pocket in the pocket, and it's a tuck spot. So here's the tucks. There's some card. That one's from the kit. These I found online. And then in the back, there's this card that tag, and then this little card that opens up. So you've got two little birdies images. There again, jump little birdie, jump you little birdie. Some notes and dragonfly. See the dragonfly? The other side of that sheet. Here's another bag, the other end of the bag. Here we have another little journaling card and another one. And then here's another little song called "There Came to My Window One Morning in Spring." Another little prompt. Here's one of the little pockets from the kit. And there's a tag I made, and there's one from the kit. This came from a page. I just needed another big one, so there we go. That's the last page. Look at that beautiful image. On this, I did put here, there's handmade by me. There's this large journaling tag or card. There's this tag, and this postcard. This vintage journal will be in my Etsy shop as soon as I get it listed and get this up. And so thank you for stopping by to take a peek at it. Be sure, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to this channel, I hope you will. I'm getting close to the 350 mark, and once I do, or excuse me, 450 mark, once I do, then I will come out with that video. I want to give time to get up to the full 500, so and then I'll have a subby giveaway at 500. So thanks and have a good day. Bye-bye now.